Praveen Kumar Dhankar. Welcome all of you on my YouTube channel Knowledge Junction. Do like, share, subscribe for latest videos. So we are in the series of question of the day for preparing CSIR NET, GATE Mathematics, IIT JAM, GATE Engineering. So we are in the topic of linear algebra, and here the question number 11. Consider the following system of equation: x plus 2y minus 3z equal to a, 2x plus 3y plus 3z equal to b, 5x plus 9y minus 6z equal to c. The system is consistent if a, b, c satisfy the equation. This question comes in GATE 2016, and here are you have a options: a 7a minus b minus c equal to 0, 3a plus b minus c equal to 0, c 3a minus b plus c equal to 0, and d is 7a minus b plus c equal to 0. So we are coming for the solution. Let the given system of equation, linear equation, written in the matrix form as, and here are the matrix, your coefficient matrix A, and variable matrix X, and constant matrix B. So we write it in augment form, that is A is to B. In the augment matrix, that is 1 2 minus 3 A, 2 3 3 B, 5 9 minus 6 C. Now we apply we apply row transformation so that we make this matrix reduced into echelon form. So we apply, that is R2 minus 2R1 on R2, R3 minus 5 times of R1 on R3. So our matrix reduce in this form, that is 1 2 minus 3 A, 0 minus 1 9 B minus 2A, 0 minus 1 9 C minus 5A. Now again we apply, that is R3 minus R2 on R3. So we get 1 2 minus 3 A, 0 minus 1 9 B minus 2A, 0 0 or 0 C minus B minus 2A. Now for consistent solution, this equal to 0, that is C minus B minus 3A equal to 0. So that is 3A plus B minus C equal to 0. So here we find rank of A equal to 2 and rank of augment matrix AB equal to number of variable, that is 3. So this system have infinitely many solution, then system is consistent, and if this becomes 0, then rank will be equal, rank of A or augment matrix. So our option B is very correct. We have to find the condition. So that was the condition. So here we come question practice on 6th, that is A, let A, B and C and D be n cross n matrices, each with non-zero determinant. If ABCD equal to I, then B inverse is. This question comes on GATE 2004. So options is D inverse, C inverse, A inverse, C D A D C, or D does not necessarily exist. So given that A, B, C, D are n by n matrices, so A, B, C, D equal to identity matrix I, if we post multiply by D inverse C inverse on both sides, D inverse C inverse, so I into D inverse C inverse, it comes D inverse C inverse, and here D inverse becomes identity, and then C inverse become identity. So we obtain AB equal to D inverse C inverse. Now again we pre-multiply by A inverse, so A inverse it becomes B only, A inverse A becomes identity, and then identity into something is itself that B. So again here it comes A inverse B inverse A inverse D inverse C inverse. So then we find the inverse of this is the B, we find the inverse of this, so inverse of B inverse and inverse of this A inverse D inverse C inverse. So inverse comes in reversible by reversible law, so it in reversible way, that is C inverse ka inverse, then D inverse ka inverse, then A inverse ka inverse. So we get inverse C inverse ka inverse is itself C, D inverse ka inverse is itself D, and A inverse ka itself is A. So our B inverse is CDA, and the option B is very correct. So thank you very much for being with me in this scientific and fantastic journey to crack GATE and JAM.